talk about the phrasing towards the top of the tessitura, I think in this particular instance is a great opportunity to go dee bum 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 bum, and even come back a little bit with the way that the phrase is going, which gives you, it sets you up for the next part of that phrase to even be louder because you kind of came down at the end of that first phrase. So try that one more time and really go towards the downbeat of measure 3, and then come back a little bit, and then start 5 a little bit more than you ended 4, and same thing, downbeat of 7, and then fade back into 8.
Maturely, musically, and then the technique was better. So that's just to say, most of the times we obsess about technique and we leave the musicianship out of it, right? Because it's like we're gonna shred, right? We're just gonna get it. And we leave the musicianship out of it. And yet, basically all the time that you approach music from a musical point, you actually resolve any technical issue. So you weren't focused on blowing through the line and keeping the sound with a certain color. You weren't focused on any of those technicalities. All you did was, I'm going to drive the line in this direction, and it made you better musicians. You played your instrument better when you did that. To me, that was really impressive. I mean, if you can improve that many percent just by one simple idea, from now on, if you don't use those ideas, I mean, that's just not very smart.
I mean, that was beautiful. That sounded like a professional quintet. Like, that was the pitch locked in, the phrasing. We all were there together, doing it together. It was fantastic. I'll say one more thing just about my impression of this piece, and then I'll pass it on to my colleague. Yeah. Is that a cricket?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's Texas sized.
Dinosaur cricket.
Hide your wallets.
The second main, like, kind of character of this piece is almost a little bit schizophrenic, right? He goes through these broad kind of bum 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 bum, and then these like really light kind of triplet things, and finding a way to exaggerate these kind of really opposite concepts, I think, is really, really powerful. And making I actually think you did a great job in like starting in 25 with the weightiness of, I always think of that section as like a broadening almost. The notes get longer, there's a little bit more weight to it. I think you could do a little bit more effective, you could be more effective in presenting the kind of more light, playful things in this movement. So a lot of the times you have triplets,